What if the future of video wasn't AI? Everyone these days is saying, oh, AI is next. AI is the future of filmmaking. The future, I really think, is going to be these LED walls.
This is amazing.
And I have the chance in a couple weeks to actually shoot 4 commercial spots on one of these LED walls. I think it's the future. And in today's video, I'm going to be touring an LED studio where they have this in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I am a director. I make commercials, I make movies, showing you kind of my journey. Then I'm also going to be diving into some of my thought, how I want to tackle this actual project of coming up with these ideas. And I'm going to work with Vince, the creative director at the company I'm at, and how we're going to combine our minds to make this happen. I'm super excited. I'm also really nervous. This is going to be like the most difficult thing I've ever shot on because it's a virtual wall. It's not a real set. So how does that work? I first heard about these LED walls when I was watching The Mandalorian or the behind the scenes. I'm obsessed with watching behind the scenes of other productions. And I remember seeing The Mandalorian behind the scenes photo of like Mando standing there with this giant screen and just thinking like, that's pretty cool. I've also saw it being used on The Batman by Matt Reeves, which is so sick too, like them dropping the sun and just like playing with that. The studio we're gonna be shooting at is super, super cool. It's called Golden Hour. It's in Grand Rapids, Michigan. It is literally a creative's paradise. It's so big. There's go-karts, there's a basketball hoop. It's something like in my head that I'm like, in the future, this is something I would love to have. So I'm marking that in my bank of wants. I guess I'll take a full warehouse with a basketball court and a full LED wall. I guess I'll try to manifest that or whatever. AB and I gotta play some hoops in here. I mean, come on. How do you have a hoop? How do you have a hoop in your thing? That's wild.
And pickleball.
And I didn't really fully know what I was looking at when I first walked in there. There was 4 spots that we were going to be shooting at this LED wall. Number 1 was a bingo scene. Number 2 was a basketball scene. Number 3, now this is when we really lean into being able to put ourselves wherever, is a Wild West scene. When I first heard this idea, I was literally giddy. I was perplexed. I was so excited to shoot something in the Wild West. My grandpa, who passed away about 10 years ago, was a huge, huge fan of cowboys. And so is my grandma, and so is my dad, and so am I. So I was raised as a kid watching cowboy movies, and I love the Wild West. I love the good, the bad, the ugly. It's filmmaking at its best. And as primarily a filmmaker at heart, commercial director, really second, kind of when I'm really truly talking about what I love the most, and it's going to allow me to blend those worlds. So I'm so excited to take inspiration from the good, the bad, the ugly, dive into all these other Wild West things, because the whole idea is it's a duel, so playing on the close-ups of the eyes, everything. I'm super pumped about it. And then finally, we have the campfire scene, like I kind of mentioned. So it turns out the LED wall is not all sunshine and rainbows. There are some difficulties. Those difficulties being your shot list is what you live or die by. Thankfully, I'm a director that loves coming in extremely planned, and I'm going to have everything shot list to a T. If we had 4 days for this, I'd probably be able to play a little bit more like, oh, let's pick up this, or let's grab this shot. But because you have so limited time, you really are limited. What I'm guessing is going to be about 10 to 13 or 14 shots, really about 4 shots an hour. And lighting wise, you're only lighting the back half, which is a very interesting concept. Obviously you move the background, and I'm still learning myself. So I'm gonna also post another video once we actually shoot there, so you'll actually get to see us on the day using it. And I'm sure I'll have all these questions answered by then as well too. And another thing is making things look real. You can't ever really shoot at the screen. You have to have the stuff be in the background. So it's also playing again with props and making that all work. But even with these challenges, this is a big moment for me. There's not many 21-year-olds that get to be on set for one of these productions, let alone get to direct on one of these sets. So to be in this position, to get to direct on an LED wall, to bring my ideas in along with Vince's and to make them happen, bring in our entire crew. It's gonna be over 40 people on set. Wow. Honestly, I'm just kind of sitting here. I'm very, very thankful. If I think back to 3 years ago, using green screen outside, with being outside filming with Sam, it's just kind of surreal. Like, you set out these goals and now they're happening. And yeah, I'm excited to actually see if anything I just said here actually applies. I'm sure I'll be in a world of confusion when I'm actually trying to figure out how to block these shots out, because I won't lie, it's been a lot of nights till 1 or 2 a.m. trying to storyboard out these shots. It's a confusing one. It's a confusing one for sure, but not that many people have shot on an LED wall, so that's also a cool fact. Okay, I gotta get out of here.